We here live again for the Lil Marlo Show. We got my co-host Dangerous D in here.
Yeah. What's going on, man? What's up, you two?
What's up with y'all, man? Reviewers and stuff like that. We live again for another show episode. We gonna go on and think about the workforce and how they should better our jobs and give us some more jobs out here. Give us opportunity for the youth and for everyone, though. You know what I'm saying? I want you to speak more up onto that. You know what I'm saying? Give me some more enlighten me with this. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. People say, I hear a lot of people always talk about jobs, man. But, I had a homie just the other day, man. He was telling me he had this job interview, and, the homie was happy. He I could really say that you got some brothers that actually want work. They looking for jobs, but these job establishment or the people working at these places, man, don't give these young men the respect that they deserve, so I think that the workforce should have more of a understanding and value for the people who are looking for jobs, man.
They stereotype. I think they stereotype you. When you walk in the door, they stereotype you. As soon as you walk through the door, you know what I'm saying? They look at you like, man, look, this man, he might be a felon, ex-criminal, you know what I'm saying? And not all jobs, see, like in the workforce, like the construction, they give you a little bit of chance. They don't stereotype you that much. They might hire you black folks in the construction field and the hard labor field, but when it comes down to the hospitality, I think they really stereotype you and don't give you a real shot. Like they don't push you out like that. You know what I mean? But
yeah, but at the same time, man, like you can't judge people until you give them a shot and let them be themselves. Like, I'm doing let's just say that I own a company and I'm going to just judge people by, what they look like. I'm wrong for doing that because the person that you might think gonna do a good job, they might be the ones who don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
And that person that already knows deep inside, they might not hire me. So if I do get the job, I'm gonna do my best, And I'm gonna say this. I think that a lot of, and I'm not even gonna say companies, a lot of people need to change the way they view other people.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just say, well, because this man got shoes on, he's not going to do a good job. That's bullshit.
I mean, yeah, but you come in that motherfucker dressed down and they might still stereotype you because of who you are. You know what I'm saying? Or what your background might be. You know what I'm saying? So, I ain't gonna say because what you got on or the structure. So I used to think that that's what it be. You know what I'm saying? You might gotta wear a suit and tie to go to your interview. You know what I'm saying? Or you might have to look good. You probably just need a haircut. But most of the time you might need that haircut and stuff like that too. But I say they gonna always put a nag into it if they don't want to hire you or they feel you don't fit the part of what they work for believe in. They gonna always judge you before you get in that door. If they feel that you're not supposed to be there, they ain't gonna let you in. You know what I'm saying? So that's my opinion. I mean, I think they should open their ears, their selection to those who they trying to work for. And me, you know what I'm saying? I went on a couple of interviews and shit like that. And I think I was discriminated against, you know what I'm saying? Because, even though I got my own little business going on, you know what I'm saying? My business, I've been a business owner for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So when I see you, and when somebody come to my door, I know I ain't going to stereotype or look at you no type of way, but I want to make sure that you want to do this work or you going to be out here pushing these bars for sure. But I'm not going to be turning down folks like that. It just feels like it hurt me in my heart to see that another black person will shut down the opportunity of seeing a person trying to do right. And I see it if she was a white person, you know what I'm saying? But it was a black on black situation, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, and I'm going to say this too, man, because this is what I found out, right?
Yeah.
And it's crazy because it's only a few of us who going to live that life and stay strong for our own, right? So I do security, right?
Yeah.
So I'm always give my people the benefit. I don't give a fuck what you look like. I'm be like, nah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I went to a Safeway, right? Mind you, you know, I got a gym bag, but that's the bag that I take to work because, you know, like, because I got, you know, boots and all my shit.
Right.
And so I go into Safeway, and it's a black security. Mind you, I know how security motherfuckers think.
You do security,
right? So as soon as I walked, but this is the Safeway that I always go to. So everybody know me. He's just the new person that they probably send him to just work there, right? So mind you, so I walk in there, you know, like any other. I'm you know, trying to find this, you know, and I got my bag and I'm trying to find this. So, but this is a black brother.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where we need to stop this bullshit, man, because we always crying out, white people this, and man, fuck it, we our worst enemy, bro. Because we the ones that always thinking the worst about one another. Not me, bro. I can honestly say that I'm not that one. I'm that 1%. So I'm walking, and I'm looking for fucking things, mind you. The whole time in his mind, he like, oh man, you know, he got a bag, I got a, you know, but I'm just shopping freely. So I'm just walking, right? So I went to get some motherfucking chocolate milk. So the fucking chocolate milk, it's like in the back, some guy, mind you, it was the one time that I said, man, I want some chocolate milk. So I'm walking through the back and shit, and I go to like this little cut, grab my motherfucking chocolate milk, and I just exit out the little cut. I hear some, you know, like how you just feel like somebody is behind you. And I look back, security, right? Mind you, this never happens. Security dude right behind me. So I just look back like, damn, bro, like, you worried about me? You know? So I go to the, so I'm like, all right, cool, let me just pay for my shit, right? So now he's back at his post, right?
Yeah.
So
he following you around the store.
I seen him, right? So I say, you know what? I gotta let him know something, man. So I pay for my stuff. So now he's at the door, right? So I stop and I say, brother, you watching the wrong people, brother. You know, and I just walked away because I'm not gonna sit there and just tell you.
But that's what they do, though. They see someone that he looks strong, they like he from the hood. They gonna follow you around the store. You know that.
But as a security person, you're not supposed to do that.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah.
You're not supposed to do. Look, I'm gonna tell you this.
He overdoing his job.
You're not supposed to stereotype.
Yeah.
As a security, you're not even supposed to touch a person. None of that.
You don't even supposed to leave your post.
Your job is to observe,
monitor
if something is going wrong. But it's not to follow people and like to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? So here we are talking about what the white man be looking at us and all that, but then we do that shit to our own.
Yeah.
So I just don't understand. So back to what you were saying about how, you know, you went to this interview and your own kind just got this bullshit. It starts from us, man. We need to see. When I look at my brothers and sisters, I always look at us as like, man, here's the chance for me to help somebody out.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
That's why I think they didn't want to pull me out of my situation to help me out of my situation that I was going through. Like, and I ain't like they think I'm so behind in life, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm not doing wrong because I had got a call from the employer. They tell me like, oh, you need to get your life together. I'm like, well, what is I'm doing so wrong? Then, like, you know what I'm saying? I remember when I was 15, 17 years old, you know what I'm saying? When I'm running wild on the streets, banging, carrying pistol slanging and shit, smoking weed on the corners and shit like that. Nah, I ain't even living like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm doing the right thing in life, and it's still I need to get my life together. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the people that's so judgmental and worrying about sacrificing what's going on in their life that they need to get their life together. So I don't let it block me, or I don't let it take to me, but it hurts me that you still look at me that same way when I'm changed in my side and I'm better inside of myself. But I don't let it bring me down. You know what I'm saying? I keep moving on. You might see me with my head down, like damn, I'm just so fucked up. This person look at me this way when I think this person should look at me highly.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So have some respect for me. You know what I'm saying? So
because I'm gonna tell you this too. You know, when I used to do security in the stores, thank God I don't do that in store shit, because that shit a headache anyway. But when I was doing security in stores, you won't believe the majority of the people that was doing the stealing, you wouldn't even, if I tell you right now who,
you know, they steal all the time. You know what I'm saying?
it was the white
folks, they steal all the time, but they do it so respectfully.
And look,
you know what I'm saying? You won't know they stealing.
and you would think it'll be like the young kids, nigga. I mean, excuse me, y'all, brother. It be them old middle-aged white ladies and white guys. Listen, I seen this lady, right? And it was just me just walking around, you know, because, you know, like when you do security, you got two choices. You can either just like, you know, stand there and just, you know, socialize, or, you know, or you can just walk around and shit to just, you know. So I'm just walking and shit on everything I love, man.
You think about Sonya, do you up? My bad. Go ahead.
This white lady she had her fucking bags and was just putting shit in her bag.
Oh,
now,
man.
Now, I had two choices.
Was you on post? Was you on duty when they was doing
No,
it?
yeah. I had two choices, right?
To stop her,
or really I could have got her, you know. But my thing was this. I'm going to let her know that I know.
Yeah.
And I'm going to let her know that I can.
Yeah.
So I said, ma'am, you know you're not supposed to do that. All right?
Mm-hmm.
And I just walked away. Now, I don't know if she put the shit back or she just said whatever.
But you didn't go in her bag and do none of that.
No.
But you was good, though. That was a see.
I
But
mean, yeah.
a lot of guys would have did that. A lot of guys would have grabbed her hand. Man, let me check your bag.
Right.
Let me pulled all your stuff out of the bag. You stole these items from my store. It's not your store. Right. You just work for the store. You just a security guard to work for the store. Yeah. So you didn't overbound in your pocket, even though your boss probably wanted you to.
I mean, but also it's up to us.
It's up to
It's up to the individual to either take charge of the situation, or you could just send a message like, "Look, you caught now." You know what I'm saying? Now, if I see you again doing the same thing. You know, because I always believe, man, you got to give people a second chance.
Got to.
Because you got to look at it
or
like...
fair chance, though. Yeah. Or fair chance.
Because this is how I look at it, homie. I say this. If this person is here stealing, it's either two things. Either they don't have the money or they really need it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking like this. This shit ain't mine. All this shit is secure, which is going to be already... paid for. So, what's the bigger message? I'd rather just let them know, like, yo, you caught, whatever. Now, I also had a scenario where I felt used, like, it was a sister. I mean, she came in that joint, can you help me? I'm talking about she had me help her with, you know, like, she said to me, can you give me a car? So I'm okay, Queen, I'll get the little car. So she's asking me all these questions and shit like that. So, you know, we kicking the bobo. So she went this way and I went the other way. Next thing you know, the alarm, man, this girl walked out
she didn't put it back?
Nah, man, she walked out with a fucking car full of shit and all that. Now, I was more mad. Now, in that situation...
Yeah, you was more mad.
I felt, because, like, now, Queen, it's like you...
You just made me look a little...
like...
When I'm on job, you at least do a little ling when it's like...
Hey.
Now you can walk out with a concert and stuff.
It's like, they looking at me like, wasn't that the girl?
The security guy right there with the security guard.
So, you know, so it's just so much. That's why I don't like to do the in-store shit.
Yeah.
Now,
so you don't
I'm
do
at a nurse. No.
You don't do the in-store no more.
Right now, I'm at a nursing home and shit like that, you know, which is just cool.
I was going to ask you. You said you're at a nursing home right now. I was going to ask you, what you think about starting your own security guard company?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm actually, that's not my passion, man. You know, like, my passion is cars, man. You know, like,
cars?
Detail? You know,
detail like or selling?
Both, you know, I mean, when you in the car business, it's not just selling cars, you know. It could be fixing cars, detailing cars, washing cars, you know, like, it ain't just one thing.
I got things for cars too. I like to buy old cars. Like I like to buy old cars and fix them up.
Right.
Or you know what I'm saying, keep them in the garage. But right now, upon a time I ain't got a garage to store my cars at. But that's what I like to do. I like to buy old cars, set them around, and I'm still into collect cars too. I like to collect cars.
Yeah, for sure.
So I like that too.
You know.
But And I wanted to ask you how you feel about the prison system and how like they locking people up and getting them 80, 60, 50, 55, throwing away our young youth and our adults for crime. Do you think the crime rate is overrated? Do they think these guys for these murders do they deserve life sentences or do they free? Because I want my men to be home, but I do also want them to learn from what they did and but don't get penalized for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Learn from your mistakes and don't make the same mistake again. You know what I'm saying? But you come out here and make the same action, in Texas, I think they got a 3-strike rule, you know what I'm saying? And they could, you know what I'm saying? Like, first body, let you home, second body.
I think Texas got the death penalty, right?
Yeah, they got the death penalty too as well, but they got the three strikes. So, like, you might commit one body, you come home. Yeah. Kid commit 2 bodies, you come home. The 3rd body, you're done. You finish, you washed up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, look, that's a two-part questions, right? Like when it comes to murders and things like that, man, because, it's easy for me to say free my man when he just killed 2-3 people, right?
But then you also got law officers killing people, and they ain't even getting charged or going to jail for it. Right. But you got your man, he gonna do life for it.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
It's definitely work to do. Like the system gotta be dismantled. Like it's all fucked up. Like when it comes to killing and all that stuff, man, I gotta put myself on the side of the victim's family. Like it's easy just for me to say, yeah, my man just got a body, free my man. But I gotta say, man, like, I would say don't do it. Yeah. Like I would say,
because you feel the family that's grieving.
Yeah,
too. I feel you.
Yeah,
but see, and I do also look at it that way too. You know what I'm saying? My man, they probably hurt a lot of people, family, their house, and their family probably don't want them on the streets. You know what I'm saying? Cause they took their son or their daughter or whatever. But like, ain't no wrong or right for that situation. Right, so that's why I say it should be some justice and said done. Like you can't deal. Like it should be some type of lingering punishment, though. You know what I'm saying? Right, I don't think they deserve the rest of their life in jail. You know what I'm saying?
And, okay, you know what? And it could be like that. It could have been like that, but it's like
make them be monitored on the streets for the rest of their life. You know what I'm saying? Right. Something like that.
But also, you got to understand, because I used to always look at it the same way you're looking at it too. But it's like every day on the news, man, we prove these people right. And it's like, okay, one dude killed somebody, okay, but it's like every day one of these young, like one of these young kids out there killing, shooting people, man. So it's hard for me to sit here and tell the world, like, man, we gotta easy on up. But it's like, God damn, bro. Just watching the news this morning, somebody got murdered. Another girl by another black man. So it's like,
and that's what I said. But they did also got 10 guns off the street. They got 8 handguns, 2 shotguns. Yeah. So and then these dudes, they just turned them guns in. They like, man, we don't want them no more. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but that's like the situation.
Which is a good thing. Yeah. But it's man, look, I hope that there is a way. Somehow, man, these brothers can just stop the killing, man. Like, this shit gotta stop. It just don't make any sense. It's you can't even tell somebody. Like, you gotta be careful how you approach or even say anything, because you will get shot. There's no might anymore. Like, I can't even say you might. You will get shot. So it's like, how do we live in a world where you can't even say, anything. Disagree to agree. And I think we the only, well, okay, I'm not going to say that we the only culture that don't know how to disagree to agree, but, we the only culture that just quick to kill, man. Like the good old days.
Yeah.
In the 90s, if you had an issue, now I'm not saying that, brothers weren't killing, But a brother will give you a fair one. Like if he had, like I done seen scenarios where a brother had a gun and he'll just put the gun down and be like, what's the business? It wasn't about, killing. But nowadays, these brothers, they don't want to do that, man. Like me, I'm like this, man. Anybody can be touched, and you're going to take losses in life. But even in your losses, you winning because you learn. You know what I'm talking about? Anything in life that it's a loss, it's really not a loss. It's a win if you capitalize. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So these brothers, man, I don't know, bro. I really don't know. That's the only question that I really couldn't tell you. All I can say is, man, just find some type of purpose in your life, man. And but we got to figure something out, man, because it's hard for us to plead our case to anybody. Because even when you go in front of the judge, like, what can you say? Because the judge watch the news, you know what I'm saying? And just like they get mad, how we get mad, like the judge, like, you know what? I'm just sick of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, but but I think something be tolerated. 80 years in prison.
Yeah, well, I mean,
50 years in prison, like that's a lot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a lot because if you really think about it, to like agree with you, I say this: you got priests, they do worse shit. You got you got these white guys, and I don't want to make this about race, but they the only ones who, be snatching kids and just killing kids and, you know what I'm saying? Like real heinous crime. Yeah. Like heinous crime, and they might get 15 years and, so it's America for you, man. We know America big secret. They make the laws and they shape the law to help their own kind, like they not gonna give themselves or put themselves in a situation where they gonna come out losing. So it was designed to really, punish us more. Like even with the drug cases and shit, most of these brothers, I feel that none of these brothers should be locked up. If you selling drugs, you shouldn't be locked up.
And then I know a dude that's I know he probably sat for like 6, 7, 8 years for marijuana, and now marijuana legal. So like even with that marijuana law, then they oversentence these dudes for these drugs and the coke, and I read on in some states coke illegal. Like you can sell that shit. Like
I think even here, if you got like over 7 grams, they can. Well, less than 7 grams, I don't think that they'll consider that
a distribution,
felony.
Yeah.
But shit, it's dudes right now that probably still sitting for cocaine charges.
Yeah,
and it's sad because they sitting in there, and it's like, man, that's how you going on one hand punish me for shit, and then now all of a sudden it's okay. Like, I don't agree with that shit too, man. It's like, I think we should, these black leaders got to do a little more, and us as a people, we also got to do a lot of, like we got to do way more, man. But to the youth, man, if y'all hear this, man, I'm telling you, y'all need to stop. This is not a game. You can't just shoot somebody and think they just supposed to just get up like it ain't never happened, man. You got to learn how to control emotions, man. But hopefully, man, if my business grow, man, I'm gonna definitely do my part, man.
Yeah,
as a business owner.
As me as a business owner, I want to do more of my part and the owner as you know what I'm saying, open up my mind to selections and stuff like that. So once I do get the opportunity to hire more employees and stuff like that, I be open minded, not discriminating against nobody. You know what I'm saying? From wherever they came from, their background. Even if I don't like the neighborhood or wherever they came from, I'm not gonna discriminate against them. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's what like a lot of people do. They do a lot of discrimination. So I'm just gonna feel that I'm not gonna do it. So, you know what I'm saying? I got open air selection for everybody that need employment. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down, like right now, I'm working more into the entertainment field. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. But more so, you know what I'm saying? I can get into the hard labor and the home improvement. I might have jobs for people in home improvement as well. So that's going to coming up in like 24, 25. And I'm working on it as now to get that working up as started up. So, I mean, it's a lot of things that I got projects that I'm working on that I'm overwearing my mind. But I you know me, I multitask in my life. So I do a lot of multitasking. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And, you know, there's a lot of grants that you can get.
Yeah.
As far as the, you know, home improvement and all that stuff, man.
Yeah. You know, I'm up on that too. I'm with NAS and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Gold, platinum member. Like with my music and stuff like that, my music, I haven't really have had no serious producers. I mean, I had a couple of reach out to me, you know what I'm saying? But it's that right now, like I'm.
You write your own music, or you?
I write, and also do like a little bit of freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I've been ghostwriting under the scene for years that people don't know about.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I just want to get my music more heard and then get me more heard in the world. You know what I'm saying? And get myself heard. Like, and I really was focused on my youth, but now it's time to get myself heard. You know what I'm saying?
Right, absolutely,
so,
man. Absolutely.
So,
man.
And like shout out to my young nigga, Med Rocks. He's doing big thing. Free my little man, little Med Rocks. You know what I mean?
Shout out.
You know what I'm saying? Get all my homies out of prison. You know what I'm saying?
Free
like
all
that.
my niggas, man. Free them all, man.
But,
come home.
You got any projects that you working on? Any homies that you missing?
Man, listen, man, and this gonna be on the next show, since we want to keep this one about talking about the violence and the job market. You know, but on the next podcast, man, we definitely, you know, I'm gonna give you a little history about my life and the homies that I lost along the way, man. Because to be honest with you, man, out of all my homies, man, by the grace of God, I can say that I'm probably the only one left. Like, I haven't seen my homie Face Mob. You know, I hope and pray, man, that you know, wherever he at, he's you know, he's in good spirit, man. But yeah, man, but you know, that's gonna be later on. Y'all gonna get to hear about my trials and tribulations and my ups and down and you know how I started in the you know, DC.
You came up you came in the 14th Street area. You came up there, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then you got out the street, started doing security working. We got two beautiful little girls, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to that. So, I mean, I shout out to that. We can definitely speak more on that later on into the next episode. But, I mean, right now we're just going to end this episode and we'll be out of here. For sure. The Inner Lil Marlo show, and here we go. We out and out.
And we out.
We out.